Welcome to T-Boys TV, people. We're here for a Luton pre-season watch-along.
Ciao.
Obviously, big up yourself, Dad. Obviously, it's been announced yesterday, when we was on the Hat Show, that it will be obviously live to people to watch. So obviously, we thought we'd do a watch-along instead. We was going to do a vlog from home, but do you know what? We'll do a watch-along instead. Change it up a little bit. We have considered doing this before live. Watch-alongs and stuff, us together. So might as well give it a go, see how it is. But we've literally just kicked off, for me anyway. I think you might be slightly ahead of me, Dad, but how are you?
Yeah, all good, mate. Looking forward to watching this.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Outside players doing that.
Yeah, no, definitely. And I'll go through the lineups in a second. But yeah, obviously they're playing at the training ground. But yeah, the first half 11 is Shea, Chio, Holmes, Mengi, Johnson, Doughty, Clark, Nelson, Chong, Morris, and Elijah. So to me, that I'm just curious to see really who's where in midfield. Everywhere else is a bit obvious. So obviously Shea in goal. Chio will be on that right, which I think he will be a lot going into next season. To start off with, what's happened here? Jeez.
Bit dodgy defending there.
Yeah, dodgy defending there. But we got away with that. Holmes, Mengi, Johnson, obviously as that centre back partnership, or back three, shall I say, and then Doughty's obviously on the left, and then like I say, the midfield's interesting because they're all quite attacking midfielders. So, but yeah, Johnson is on the ball here, plays it forward to Chong. Oh, he's unlucky. He's unlucky there. That's one thing we do want Chong to improve on, Dad, and we've said that his strength. So hopefully that comes into clutch a lot next season. And then obviously Morris and Elijah, two players on the bench. I mean, it'll be interesting to see if they're used because you usually just change it up after 45 minutes. So we'll see, man. But yeah, man. I mean, I'm not really going to drop a score prediction because I don't know much about the other team. I just know they're Danish team in the top flight. But yeah, I reckon we should win, really, especially that we're at home. Or well, not proper home, but the training home, which the pitch is looking good, like you mentioned, Dad, before we went on live.
I like the work that's going into it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. A lot of construction.
Premier League team and that you got to have all these facilities and that. You know what I mean? So
yeah, exactly. Construction in the background as well, going on even more with the training ground as a whole. So yeah, it looks good, man. Looks good, but yeah, a good bit of skill there by their plays it forward towards the right. Ball's played across, and yeah, I think we've managed to keep it on. Yeah, they've managed to keep it on. And yeah, man, let's go through some comments. Big up to everyone inside. Big up to Chris. He says, big up, lads. Hope you're well. Yeah, we're good. Thanks, mate. Hope you're good. Big up to Luca as well. He says, hi, you okay? Yeah, we're good. Thanks, mate. Will Holmes be in your squad next season or go out loan? For me, he's got to be in the squad, especially when you look at players that have gone, Osho. I don't, like I've said numerous times, I don't think Lockyer is going to return. I think with Holmes going out on loan as well when we signed him, we could have done with him, to be honest. Maybe he weren't up to Premier League level, but we could have done with him due to the injuries we had at the back. He has to be in for me, and I believe he will be. Obviously, he's starting in this, and it just makes sense. I think predominantly most of these players, if not all of them, maybe bar one, will be in and around the lineup next season. Again, Nelson's another youngster that's been in and around it every now and then. Not as much as Paisold and the others like Johnson, but he's still been and had his opportunities a few times. Obviously, he had his debut, didn't he, Dad, in the Premier League against Palace as well. That was a good moment. He looked pretty good in that game. So, yeah, big up to Harry in the chat. He says, all right, lads, hope you're well. Do you reckon Doughty stays? Now, I said about this yesterday. I think out of the bigger names, if anyone goes, and when I say that, I'm referring to Elijah, him, Kaminsky, and Mengi. I think he probably would be the one because of his stats last season. He's been rumoured with a lot of Premier League teams. I think it would be him, but I hope he stays, of course. because we know how good he is from crosses. But then again, if he did stay, I don't want him, us to be as reliant on him as we were, and have that cover elsewhere, which we do. We just don't really use it. The ball's played across there by Doughty. It's a shot. Oh, it's unlucky. Morris. Oh, he can't quite hold it up. But Clark does well there to win the ball back. And now it's played forward. Now it's played back. Luton should win, yeah. I'm going to be honest, we should. I think that's where we stack the most, to be honest, mate. But, attacking wise, don't really. Joe Taylor coming through. McAtee potentially be involved, even though some people, including myself, think he might go out on loan. I think we're all right, really, to be honest. No, exactly that, Chris, 100%. So, yeah, man. What are your thoughts on that fight? I think probably Joshua wins. It would be good if Dubois won, but I just think Joshua wins. And in a way, if he does win, obviously I want Fury to then win the rematch against Usyk because then they'll actually fight each other. But I think he'll win, unfortunately. And hopefully Luton go up. I mean, we should be in the top 3, in my opinion. Let's be honest. Like I said yesterday, especially when you look at the teams that have, went down last season. They were all up and around there. So for me, we should be, especially like you said, Dad, yesterday, the core of the squad we've mostly kept as well. We should really be up there, to be honest. And free kick here, Doughty, pretty much where you would take a throw on, to be honest. But obviously we know his deliveries are very good. So can he do anything from this? He plays the ball in. That's not a bad ball. Oh, it's cleared away in the end. You can watch it on the Luton website. Sorry, I was going to put something in the chat so people that do want to watch it. I don't know if you probably could still do it if you paid for it. It's £3 on the Luton website to watch it. So, yeah, man, if anyone wants to watch it, then there you go. And I agree. Yeah, I've said the same thing myself, especially if they keep Chris Wilder. I just don't think they'll do much, to be quite honest with you. So, but it is a free kick here to AGF. And, overall, not bad start. It's just the slight final third, I guess you could say. But again, it's pre-season, isn't it? It's where you get things up to speed and stuff like that. So, big up, Dad. We got someone in Thailand. Big up to yourself, mate, for tuning in. And like I say, the Luton website, mate, Luton Town website. I'll try and put a link in if I can to the website. 1 second. See if this link will work. Yeah, there you go. I'll pin it. I've pinned it in the chat, guys. So if you do want to watch the game, obviously there you go. Also, obviously you do have to pay, but it's only £3. So yeah, man. Yeah, they play it back to their keeper. Yeah, their keeper's been all around actually. He played for Midtjylland as well. Who I remember Liverpool played a couple of years ago in Europe, and I think he might have been playing for them then as well. So the only player I sort of recognise, if I'm being honest. I finished, mid table. Good pressure there by Elijah to track him down, and again, that's what we know he's good at, tracking down like that as well. Putting them keepers off sometimes doing that. So again, I could see him having a moment that like Al Cornick did that goal against Reading. I could see Elijah doing that at some point. What's the bench saying for this game? Well, first half it's only 2 players because obviously we changed at half time. So, and it's 2 youngsters. Who did I say it was? It was Luca and someone else. Yeah, it's played back there. try and play it forward towards Morris. Doesn't quite work out. Yeah, Piesold, that's it. Luca and Piesold. I mean, they might get a little, because I assume it's still 45 minutes and a half. I know sometimes in pre-season they change it, but yeah, maybe they might come on in maybe, if it is 45 minutes, half an hour, in the game or something. We'll see. But yeah, it's all interesting. I mean, Holmes is getting a lot of the ball at the moment. Tries playing it forward there towards Elijah. Unlucky. But Doughty is chasing down and does well there to, prevent anything else happening, and they get the throw. Cross. Well done, Chong. Does well there. Plays it forward, Morris. Oh, it's unlucky. That's a good bit of play. And it is a corner here. 10 minutes in. And yeah, we have been, more on the front foot, which you would expect. And again, the corner here, set pieces, our attacking strong point. Can we do anything? I mean, the way the game's going, you would maybe say it's a matter of time, or we potentially get a goal. And yeah, Doughty with a good chance here.
Shot there from Morris.
Which he does. Oh, it's over the bar there from Morris. It's unlucky. I'll tell you what, if that went in, that would have been some strike. But yeah, they play it short. Let's play back. Bit of pressure there. Let's play the cross. And forward. It's a good run here from their number 8. Plays it across up towards the left. Ball's played across. Cleared away. Not no. Now it's played across the edge of the box. I think there's going to be a shot. There is. It's blocked. And it will be a throw there to AGF. Now they're starting to have their chance with that. Blocked. And it will be a throw again to AGF. Another opportunity. Big up to Hatters on top in the chat. Says, Khan the Hatters, big up to yourself, mate. Picture of Ross Barkley's goal. Well, celebration, shall I say, against Arsenal. But yeah, throw it to AGF. They're having a little bit of a moment here.
Into the box. The goal was from
the cross. Oh, and it's not far away. It's their closest chance yet. And Shea was left standing there. I don't think he would have had that one covered if that went in. Yeah, let's have a look at that again. There's a throw in there. That would have been some good assist, though, if that didn't work out. I can't lie. Villa signing Onana from Everton for 50 million. I mean, I guess in today's market, that's not that bad, to be fair. But for him, be interesting, man, with Villa. I'll be keeping a close eye on them, obviously, because of Ross Barkley, but 2, see how they do in the Champions League, man. It'll be very, very interesting, especially in this new format as well, which I don't really agree with, but yeah. Got the ball here. Get forward. Forward. The chance. Oh, it's in. They have scored. I think it's an own goal there, isn't it? Is it off Johnson or someone like that, isn't it? And it was 1-0 to AGF. Their spell they've had. They've managed to take the lead. Bit of a scrappy goal, if we're being honest, to concede. Let's have a look at that again. So they were going forward here.
Doughty tried to clear it. I think
Doughty tried to clear it and it hit their player. I mean, for me, I'm not going to get too vexed, obviously, because it is only pre-season. But at the same time, someone has to be telling him that there's someone there for me. Unfortunate from Doughty there, really. I'll say someone should be telling him for me. Champions League, FA Cup only competition different. Yeah. But yeah, Links is the guy who got the goal for them. And now 1-0 up. Yeah, Nelson does well there. Does get fouled in the process, but he does well to play the ball forward and get the free kick. Plays it short here to Mengi. Now Shea. Let's play it cross over towards the right. Back towards Shea again. Now it's a long ball up there. It's not a bad idea, but it's just a bit too much on it. Get on with it quickly and play it back. Hit away. Oh, he will get that. Plays it forward. Chong was fouled. Get on with it quickly. Doughty. Charles playing it forward to Chong. Not a bad pass, but again, like a lot of the passes at times in this first half, just a bit too much on it.
Probably in the background on his phone.
Yeah. Yeah, Crawl is on the phone, people, in the background, yeah. Be interesting to see if he gets the run out today in the second half, because he didn't actually have one in the the last friendly against Stevenage in any of the halves. Yeah, AGF on the ball here, they play it back. Yep, Flash Scores is not on it at all. It's just told me that they've scored now. So much for hot summer. It's bloody cold and rain here. Yeah, mate, I'm not really surprised. I mean, not too bad. It's not too bad here, to be fair. Yeah, they're going forward here again. AGF, another chance. That's a good ball. It's an opportunity. Them again, the play cross. Oh my gosh, it's another opportunity, but that's good defending there. And I believe that was from Doughty, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, he does well there to come back. And that's the thing. People had their slight doubts if he can, because we know he's more predominantly a going forward player, but he has shown signs, even in the Premier League, that he can actually defend to a decent, level to what maybe some people thought. And he's done well there. Like I say, the goal, he was unlucky. I don't really blame him on the goal, to be honest. Like I say, so yep. Yeah, of course, the Championship's hard to get out of, but again, like I say, I look at the teams last year. They were all up there. 2 of them went up. There's no reason for me why we can't go back up. Yeah, ball's played in. Ended away there by Morris. Edge of the box. It's a shot. Oh, blocked, but they'll get it again. Another opportunity. Ball's played across, but Shea will get that. And hopefully for us, we can regroup and start getting on the attack again. Haven't really done that since the goal. Yeah, Johnson on the ball, plays it across. And again, going back to what we were saying yesterday, Dad, you got another player there in Johnson, that centre back as well, as well as a wing back. So yeah, most of the players, yeah, exactly. Yes, they are a Danish team. Yeah, they are. And across and towards the right. Now it's played forward. Back.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, well done. Well done there, Doughty. Now Chong. Chong on the ball here. Now Doughty again. Tries playing it back to Chong, but it's good defending. Will be a throw. Do you know what? I reckon Doughty's been the best player so far. The goal was unfortunate. Like I say, I don't think someone should have been telling him someone was there, to be honest. Yeah, it's played back all the way to Shea there. Yeah, fair enough. It's like me in the Euros, right? I got mixed up between Albania and Austria and Switzerland and Slovakia. It's just all especially Slovakia and Slovenia, sorry, not Switzerland. Because they've got similar sort of names, you know what I mean? Yeah, Mengi on the ball here. Plays it across. That's played forward. That's played back. Elijah did drop quite deep there to get the ball.
That's foul.
Now Mengi on the ball. Chong. Yeah, that's definitely a foul. Quick free kick again. Johnson going forward here.
Just
What?
Johnson goes on the overlap.
A bit cross now. Doughty.
Huge Mendy.
And Doughty plays it back there to Mengi. Let it cross.
Good challenging on from Lings, and now there's a breakaway. Counter relation, yeah, they play the ball out one.
Yeah, I probably am, mate. I probably am. I thought, why not? Instead of doing a vlog for mine, why not do this? Oh, played a cross. Oh, again, another good chance there. Good defending. And now it's played a cross. They got the ball here on the left-hand side, AGF. Now it's played back. Now it's played a cross over towards the centre-backs. But they're getting a bit more feel of the ball. Now they try and play it back towards the centre-backs, which they do. Back forward. Cross over towards that right, but it doesn't quite work out. And it will be a throw to Luton, which Doughty throws it back there towards Mengi. Spread across. Well, safe to say Simon Pitts won't be going mental at the moment. Back. O'Shea. Across there over towards Johnson. Johnson on the ball here. Plays a long ball up there towards Chong's, headed away. Headed away there. Up towards the good. Lucky there for Johnson. Well done, Nelson. Yeah, Nelson's been good as well. He's up there for me so far. That's a good tackle there from Johnson. There will be a throw to AGF there. Looking for the options. Big up to Stephen in the chat. He says, big up to yourself, mate. Hope you're well. But yeah, throw, it's played back. Back towards the keeper. And put him under. And all up there by the keeper. Well done, Doughty. And Johnson there.
Now space on the right hand side.
Now they've got a bit of space. They're going forward here. Again, on this right hand side. It's a shot. Good save there from Shea. Good save from Shea. And getting good opportunity. Bit of loose passing there going on. Good recovery, but yeah, the pass is not the best there. Yeah, Clark getting a hold of the ball. I haven't really seen Clark really in this first half. Which is interesting. I thought, especially out of that current midfield, I thought maybe he'd be the one on the ball the most. It's more so been Nelson really out of that, them guys there. Potentially thinking about it, maybe Nelson's ahead. Clark and Nelson, and then Chong ahead of them. That's how it looks. All there. Chio can't quite control it down there. And now it's played forward. Free kick there. To AGF. 20 coming up to the 23rd minute. Still 1-0 to them.
Oh.
Back. That's pretty cross. Over towards centre backs. Aeroplane going up in the above in the sky. That's pretty cross. Chong on the ball here. Now he's going forward. He's got a bit of space here. Yeah, now Clark. Now Chio on the ball here. Back, you can hear Rob Edwards shouting. I think he was maybe shouting at Johnson there, potentially. Now Holmes on the ball. See, this is Holmes' first time we've seen him, playing for us as well. Now Johnson on the ball here. On his left-hand side, he's looking for an option. Plays it short to Elijah, who has been dropping really deep to, help get on the ball. Now Holmes plays it across over to Chio. That's played forward. It's tackled there, and it will be a throw to Luton here on this right hand side. Now Holmes again. Oh, that's good feet there. It will be a free kick. I mean, unlucky there from Nelson. To be honest, he tried to take their player on, didn't quite work. He's had a decent start, in this game as well. Yeah, throw in. Try to cross. Now they're going forward here. Made a cross, well done there, Doughty. That's good defending. Doughty again there. Now he's going forward here. Go on, Doughty. Good run. And there we go. It will be a throw. Yeah, a good run there from Doughty. Done well to defend and then, go forward. Yeah, got a throw here. His team quite good. There's a lot of, main players, you would say, starting. But the midfield's interesting. The midfield's like, they're all attacking midfielders usually. So I don't really know how it is. But looking at the game, it looks like probably Chong is the cam and then Clark and Nelson. Where can I watch it? So where you see the link, mate, pinned, if you go on there, you should be able to watch it. But like I say, you do have to pay for it. Now Johnson on the ball here. Come on, man. You've got to be more alert for that. That's it's a foul there by Clark. And it will be a free kick to AGF here. It's interesting, right? Every free kick that I've seen in this game, whoever it's been, for us, for them, they've all got on with them quickly. No one's tried a long ball or changing it up like that. Now, especially them free kicks like that, where it's a foul like that. Except, obviously the one that Doughty had from the the pretty much throwing line. So yeah. Yeah, it's probably cross over towards Holmes. Forward. That's played back. Cross. How did they score?
Lovely.
Darren goal to concede. Lovely there from Chong. Chong's going forward here on this left-hand side. It's a good chance. Chong. It's a good block. Yeah, their goal, it's an annoying goal to concede. So Doughty tried to clear it, hit one of their players, and then bang, went in. Do you know what I mean? Annoying goal to concede. But again, I don't blame Doughty for it. Someone should be telling him, in my opinion. But again, I'm not getting too vexed because at the end of the day, it's only pre-season. I don't care. But if we were doing a mistake like that in the league, I would be fuming. I can't lie. But yeah, corner here. All good trickery. That started from Chong. Really good run he made. Doughty plays the ball in. Towards Elijah. Quite work out. Yeah, it's really, really scrappy. I mean, hopefully the Luton upload highlights of this game, which I'm sure they will. But yeah, you'll see on there. It's a really, really frustrating goal to concede. To be honest. But yeah, throw here to AGF on the right hand side. 28 minutes in. They will be taking it long up towards halfway line, but Luke do get that again with Chio. The ball here now, spread across. And now Mingy's on the ball, he plays it across. Forrest come back and drop deep as well. Now Chio making a run. We know he's very good at that. Now Morris, Chong, it's a good bit of play. Doughty plays the ball in. It's headed away. Now it's cleared away there. And Doughty does keep that on. But yeah, this is better. This is better build-up play and stuff like that. That's Morris on the ball. Now Johnson. Is it forward here? Now Mengi. Johnson again. Is it there to Doughty? Be on the ball, plays it forward here to Elijah. It's back there towards Holmes. And Holmes plays it out on the right. Nelson there, back towards Holmes again. Clark. Forward Elijah again. But yeah, getting a bit of the ball here. Holmes has been getting a lot of the ball in this first half. That's way back towards Shane. Over towards Johnson. Plays it forward. And now Morris on the ball. Switches it across. That's a good switch there to Holmes. Plays it forward. And shout out to Darth Veda. He does what I usually do, Dad. He's just woken up. But yeah, he said he'll be jumping on now, guys. So yeah, he is actually, on the thumbnail for a reason. But yeah, man, big up to him. And yeah, he'll be on in a second. So yeah. Yeah, let me know, man. Let me know in the chat. Big up to everyone inside. Currently 10 people inside. Let me know if any of you are, watching this game as well in the chat. Yeah, 31 minutes in. Well done there. That was Clark, I believe. Good feet there from Nelson as well. Plays it back. I mean, no one was quite alert to that, but it's all right. Doughty's there. And yeah, you can hear another aeroplane going above. But yeah, Mengi on the ball, plays it across there. Now Holmes forward. Now Morris.
Morris looked really sharp.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, that's exactly what I was about to say. Johnson plays it forward there towards Chong. Chong, unlucky. Oh, he can get that back. Oh, maybe not. Nearly though. And now they've got the ball again here. AGF, they're going forward here on this left-hand side. Trying to take on Chio there. That's back to the defence.
Nelson's looked really good as well.
Yeah, he has. I definitely agree with that. I think he's out of that midfield three. I actually think, well, actually,
Chong's done right.
Chong, yeah, I was going to say actually behind Chong. But yeah, like we've seen. I mean, best player for me so far is probably Doughty or Chong, or you could put, and then Nelson's just behind for me when it comes to that. But yeah, man, he's looked good. He's got on the ball loads. Tried to take on players, and I've said it for a while. What I have seen of him, he looks quality, man. So yeah, and you even see that in his glimpse, didn't you, last season against Palace? He just. That dummy he did in that game, he just looks confident, really, and that's what you like to see, really. Chong on the ball here. Plays the ball in. Oh, it's away. Unlucky. What's that?
Thought it was a corner, mate.
Oh, no. I think it just went out for a throw.
Big up the shots in the background. Next, Poundland. Top carpets, tap carpets.
Go
on,
Nelson. Oh, lovely feet. Yeah, he's looking really good in this game. I think he's slightly off, but it's unlucky. It's unlucky, You like to see that, and get on the ball and try things, especially a youngster. It shows a lot of confidence that he's got, and it's good to see.
I think he'll be in and around. I don't think he'll be loaned out. I think he'll be,
Yeah.
Why not?
When it comes to attackers that will be loaned out, I reckon definitely Taylor and Harris. And potentially, even though some people, you say he's a cam attacking player, McAtee. I don't really see anyone else. And maybe potentially Woodrow, but other than that, I don't see anyone else out of the attackers getting loaned out. Nelson was in and around last season anyway. Like I said, had that cameo against his Premier League debut against Palace away. And, the three that have all Johnson there loses out, and it's a chance here for AGF. Well done. He does well there to redeem himself, and he clears it away. And unlucky there from Elijah. But, what was I saying? Yeah, obviously he has been one of the youngsters that was, so obviously you had Johnson and then Nelson was the other one coming through before then. Paisold was involved as well as the main ones that have been, on the bench in the first team and stuff. Yeah, AGF on the ball here. Can Morris win that? Or maybe he could. I thought it was a bit of a dodgy pass. But we will get that. Chio will keep that on. Prevent it from going out for a throw. And yeah, he's on the ball here. Plays it back towards Holmes. We could probably have a bit of a guess who's going to play in the second half if you're looking at it. I reckon it'll be like Anderson, Krul, Taylor, McAtee, who else? Ruddock, potentially. I reckon it'll be them guys. Burke as well, if I didn't mention Burke. I don't think I did I? Burke. It'll be interesting. So on the ball here. Plays it back towards Johnson. Now Chong on the ball. No doubt he plays back there towards Johnson again. Oh, look at space over there.
I think Johnson needs to he plays it safe a lot of times, do you know what I mean? He needs to try that pass.
Yeah, especially now. Now's the time to try it pre-season. Morris plays it across over towards Chio. Can he get across into the box? Got it at the edge of the box. He crosses it in. Oh, not bad cross. Doughty. And now Johnson plays the ball in. Oh, it's not a bad cross at all. But it's cleared away. Holmes will get that. He plays it forward there towards Chio, but it doesn't quite keep it on. That's unlucky, yeah. And there will be a throw here. Throw it in the 37th minute to AGF. Now play a long ball up there. It's away there by Holmes. Again, it will be another throw. I'll say Holmes has looked pretty decent, defensively, from what we've seen. For me, he looks quite similar. I know it's obviously only one game in, but he looks quite similar to how Anderson did last season when he played a lot, where he looked pretty composed and stuff. Yeah, it will be another throw again. It's just a pattern of throws here, really, at the moment for AGF. Take a long one up there. Try and flick it forward. Clark tries winning it, but doesn't quite manage to. AGF on the ball again here. Well done, Chong. But then the pass is not great. Again, that's been a lot of the story in this first half. The tackling and stuff, winning the ball back's been good, but sometimes the pass has not been great. But again, it is, this is where you, you sort that stuff out in pre-season. But yeah, again, a lot of space there they had on that right-hand side. Not great effort in the end, but good chance again for AGF. It's played across Clark, who's dropped quite deep here. Big up to Hanno in the chat. He says, yo, big up to yourself, mate. Hope you're well. Johnson on the ball now. Doughty. Plays it forward there towards Mengi. And now it's played across. I've got the ball here on the right hand side. Clark. The ball, is that a foul? No, foul. And AGF on the ball here. They're going forward again. Back. And yeah, man. Oh, big up. He's here. He's there. He's here, Dad. He's here. Big up to Darth Veda in the chat, mate. How are you?
Not bad, mate. I apologise for the timing.
Nah, it's all right, mate. It's all right. Don't worry about that.
Mate.
It's a chance. Oh, wide. Another good chance for AGF there. But yeah, good to have you on the channel, man. Good to have you on the channel. And yeah, I hope you're well. And
Yeah, not bad.
yeah, man. I mean, you haven't missed much except them scoring. Yeah, except them scoring. Which, you know, again, bit of an annoying goal to concede. But again, it's pre-season, so make them mistakes, you know, now. So essentially what happened is Doughty tried clearing it and it hit their player and went in. That was a really scrappy one to concede. But
so we've had a lot of possession.
What's that? Sorry, Dad?
We've had a lot of possession. You know, we've looked good in goals, but defensively.
Yeah, Nelson's looked pretty good as well in this game. You know, he's looked quite lively. He's tried to make things up. And I mean, looking at the lineup, I knew roughly what it was. It was just a midfield where I was a bit curious because we had the likes of, you know, players that predominantly are attacking, you know, midfielders. We had the likes of Clark there, Nelson, who is actually, a striker, but more attacking there. And yeah, it was interesting really to see it all.
We're the back five then, aren't we?
Yeah. So it's Johnson, left centre back, and then Mengi and Holmes, and then on the right it's Chio of the wing backs, and then Doughty on the left. So
I get wound up when we use Chio at right wing back. I'll tell you that.
I mean, like I've said, I think to start off next year, just to get in the swing of things, I think we'll probably see him there, and then as we go on, we'll see Walters go there. As we go on, but obviously,
Actually, there as well, haven't we?
Yeah, exactly. And yeah, again, that's another player, Dad, that we mentioned earlier that should be in the second half too, as well. But yeah, see Crawl on his phone earlier in the background,
organising his deal to West Ham.
Yeah, literally. But yeah, it's interesting. I mean, Holmes look pretty good as well. Holmes has looked pretty. For me, I know it's only one game, but he looked pretty similar to Anderson last year in the sense of, you know, the few times he played, he looked pretty composed and stuff like that. So, yeah, it's interesting. But I'm going to get the timer back up, people, just obviously because of the new format of doing it. I've got to change it up again a little bit. So, yeah, bear with me while I sort that out. But yeah, you managed to get the game on?
Yep.
Nice.
Just about.
Yeah.
There's an injury to one of their players, isn't there? What do you think they're building there in the background?
Yeah, that's interesting. I mean, I don't know. What do you reckon?
Maybe like gyms, facilities, you know what I mean? That sort of thing, maybe, you know.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, they might do like an outside type thing, thinking about it, potentially.
And like an academy, maybe as well, you know, you never know. Do something.
Yeah, my son reckons that they're making an academy.
Yeah.
Well, they are trying to raise it, aren't they, to get
I was going to say, yeah, exactly.
So, you know, because you can't really be a Premier League team if you haven't got that, and I think that's what they're doing. They've been given permission, but I don't know if it's specifically here or somewhere else in Luton. Probably is here.
Yeah.
That pitch is, you know, it's a decent pitch, that is. To be fair.
Yeah. It's looking good, yeah, definitely. It's not like some of these pitches you've seen in the Euros. I mean, they've been absolutely crazy. Some of them, especially that England Denmark game. The pitch in that game was shocking.
None of it could be any injury time or anything. It should be really. I know it's still friendly, but
No, I agree. Especially with this player, obviously being looked at now, there should be. For me, I'm saying at least 2-3 minutes. I would imagine.
oh,
that was going to be one of those.
Oh yeah, Chong, yeah, nearly got that. Yeah, they're on the ball here in the midfield at back. Now it's played across, and now they play a long ball up there. Do think you guys are slightly ahead of me, by the way. But yeah, you two, I think you two are like a few seconds in front, but that's all right. You know what I mean? It's only a pre-season game, so it's all right.
if you look at it, Holmes is playing, in that Chio's a lot further forward than. Do you know what I mean? Not too bad.
Yeah.
Elijah hasn't done too much so far.
Morris! Yes, there we go. One apiece. Morris has got on the goal scoring.
Just as I was saying, Elijah.
yeah, literally. What I was going to say about Elijah and Morris in this game is what you've noticed is they both drop deep a lot because we've struggled to, other than like the first, 10 minutes, we've struggled to get on the ball a lot, attacking wise. And you've seen that they've come back. We've seen Morris do that a few times anyway. But yeah, man, good finish there. Look at that again. It's a good finish into the side net in there from Morris. And there we go. Luton's top scorer for 2 seasons running now has got a goal in pre-season to level things up. Yeah, AGF.
Chong's done really well this afternoon. Chong's done.
Yeah. Like I say, for me, Chong or Doughty's been the best player, and then Nelson just behind for me.
Nelson's done well, yeah.
Yeah, but that is half time. That is half time now. 1 apiece. I'll say Morris literally scoring right on half time, and yeah, overall,
That was a good goal-posted goal there. You're taking those kind of ones, during the season.
Yeah,
It's gonna be a good season.
You'll probably see the goal coming up.
yeah, you will. Yeah, I mean, I'll say if they're gonna make them mistakes now, that's fine. Do you know what I mean? It's pre-season. That's where you do it. But yeah, I'll say I felt sorry for Doughty there because for me at the same time I think someone's got to be telling him, someone's there. But yeah, we started off well and then they grew into it a bit, didn't they? Before they got the goal as well.
Oh, right, I see it now.
Yeah. I'd say it's unfortunate from Doughty there. Since that he's had good moments of defending as well. So putting in some good tackles and that as well.
So do we qualify that as an assist then?
Yeah, pretty much. I would say so.
Not the first time seeing Doughty trying to clear off the line, but it was a goal.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, just having a look at it again. What I've noticed as well is they've managed to get on that, their attacking right hand side quite a bit.
Yeah, Johnson's been neat and tidy, but he's.
So you say sometimes you want to see him try that other thing, and I get what you're saying, especially now. That's the time to try it because, if you try and switch it or, play a long ball and it doesn't quite work, at the end of the day, it's pre-season. Give it a try now. You don't want to try it in the league and then it not work and then, we concede and, stuff like that really. But yeah, few good chances they've had, to be fair. That one not too long ago as well where it went just wide. I thought that was 2-0. And yeah, it weren't the best.
Scored.
Pre-season friendlies you have so that you can tune up, and get ready.
Yeah, I know what you mean. But so this amazing finishing by Morris as well. Great finishing.
Yeah.
Amazing.
That's what we want to see from our captain.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see the second half lineup. Like I say, I'll probably have a few guesses. You know,
I was
especially.
trying to make out what formation we were playing.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, the midfield for me, where I was a bit confused, like who's where in that midfield. Like I say, predominantly they're all attacking ones.
Because it seems like we've got the two strikers up front.
Yeah.
Means we must have 5 in midfield then.
No, we got
Yeah. That's basically what it is. Yeah.
So you got the 2 wing backs and then you got 3 in the centre, right?
5-4-2.
Yeah, that's
There wasn't a holding midfielder in sight.
No, yeah, that's the thing. It's
Nielsen,
that's
isn't
what
it?
I mean. Where I looked at it and I could probably guess everywhere else. It was just that midfield. It was like who's where. I don't know. It was interesting. I mean, as the game went on, it looked like maybe Chong was slightly higher. And
He seemed more central as well, didn't he?
yeah, like
Which is
it
good.
was interesting because if you had to guess, you would say Clark because he played there a lot with, Barkley when he was more in that defensive sort of role. You could say, that was a bit obvious, but it was just Nelson and Chong. I was sort of thinking who's where there, sort of thing. Yeah, it'd be interesting to see what happens.
Whereas Kaminsky's not in goal,
Is he still away from the Euros?
I would say he's probably gone on holiday. I would say potentially for a couple of weeks.
Because if
Kaminsky?
Belgium like get knocked out.
No, he's joining up with the squad when they go to Slovenia.
Oh yeah. Like I say, he's got to have a few days anyway, at least.
Yeah, because after the season ended, he went straight to Euros. So
Yeah,
he needs a
exactly.
break.
Yeah. I mean, unfortunately, it's a weird one with Belgium because their main keeper they usually play is Sells, the one that's at Forest. But then I think he got injured or something. He wasn't in the squad. And then Kaminsky was the one behind. But then they put in the Wolfsburg keeper. And he was the one playing in Euros. Interesting to me. But yeah. I don't know, it's just...
Courtois had a falling out, didn't he, with the manager?
Yeah, he did, yeah.
So,
Something back.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Courtois as a keeper, right? To be honest, I think he's really good. I remember that Champions League final when Real Madrid beat Liverpool 1-0, and if it weren't for him, they would have conceded definitely in that game. So yeah,
That whole season he's phenomenal.
yeah, no, he was absolutely. But yeah,
Amazing. Are you sure you 19 saves?
19 saves.
Yeah, I think so.
But yeah, it'd be interesting. I mean, still looks like there's 15 minutes, like there usually would be. A lot of players warming up at the moment.
Time to get a brew in then.
Yeah, literally. But yeah, big up to everyone in the chat. Do smash a like as well. And do subscribe as well. A few people have come in and said, where can you watch? Like I say, I pinned it in the chat.
Yeah, it's good that they announced that. Maybe they'll do that for
the game on Tuesday.
Yeah,
I'm hoping so. Because that's when they're actually away, isn't it? In Slovenia. So it'd be interesting to see that. If that is, and obviously if that is, then yeah, man, I'll probably do another one. To be fair, probably just keep it going.
Hopefully they show them.
Yeah, it'd be good. Especially considering the first 3 are behind closed doors. The first 3 that were announced are behind closed doors. So it would be good to see, that they do that. So obviously, there's no other way, is there? You can't exactly pull up to Slovenia and watch it, can you? So. Yeah.
Well, I might have to organise a family holiday with the missus and pretend we're actually just going for sightseeing, and then
look at the mountains and stuff like that.
Hashioka's coming on.
Yeah. So Hashioka. Yeah, it's interesting. I mean, a lot of these players that are coming out were in obviously the first half 11, I thought we'd completely switch it. We had two players on the bench as well in the first half, Luca and Paisold as well. So, yeah, Ruddock. Yeah, that's Ruddock on the ball now.
So he's taken off Holmes, it seems.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Holmes, yeah.
And Nelson.
Yeah.
He's brought in Panzu and Hashi.
Yeah, good from Nelson. Good from Nelson. When he got on the ball, tried to make things happen. And like I said, I've always felt, he's looked good from what I've seen. I remember that team, the youth team, where he went to Birmingham and scored a hat trick. That was phenomenal for him. And even in his Premier League debut, to look that composed and stuff like that was really good. So yeah, Stephen says big up to you as well, Darth Veda, mate. So yeah, big up to yourself, Stephen, as well. Hope you're good, mate. But yeah, it's interesting. This game, obviously, I can see Townsend not coming on, but I can see him there as well. So yeah. But yeah, second half will be getting underway very shortly. Yeah, it's good to see. Like I say, I'm a little bit surprised we haven't completely changed it around, because that's what we did in the pre-season game the other day as well against Stevenage, and that's what you predominantly do as well. But interesting. But yeah, I'd say both the players that come off look pretty good in that first half. Holmes and first time seeing Holmes, in the flesh, in the Luton shirt, and yeah, it's decent. But yeah, AGF will
maybe 2 or 3 times on the ball, and he seemed okay.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, exactly. That could be another player that could maybe, if Chio does start on the right, towards a lot of games at the start of the season, maybe based on seeing how that was, Holmes could give him the luxury to be up there, like we do want to see, because you see that a lot with Chio in that first half. He was quite high up there, wasn't he, Dad?
Yeah, he was, yeah.
So, but yeah, second half is underway. So if anyone wants to go and sync, then there you go. There's that. It's interesting saying that, Dad, because I'm usually saying that when you're watching the stream, because I know you go and sync.
Yeah.
But yeah, Luton are on the ball here. Doughty plays it back. Touche there as well. Again, no change of keepers in the second half. Maybe you thought we'd see Krul, but maybe that's just later on. Maybe half an hour left. You might see loads of changes then. I'll take it. But yeah, Elijah on the ball here. Now Morris. Now Chong. It's a chance. The shot.
Oh, okay.
Now Elijah.
Oh, Morris is a menace.
Oh, well done, Morris. Oh, unlucky.
Clark hasn't been great, not going to lie.
I don't know what that was from Clark, I'll be honest.
I'm going to claim that was a pass there, because that was literally closer to the corner flag than it was the goal.
Yeah, he done that in the first half as well. But well, 1 point Shioka up there.
Oh, talking. What do you think about Luton in the championship? What place do you think we'll get? Gonna win it.
We should be aiming for top 3, definitely.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was going to say. Yeah, top 3, because I've said it numerous times as well. You look at a lot of the teams that went down last season. 2 of the 3 went up, and I think that's really where we should be aiming, to be honest. Because I look at a lot of the other teams as well. I'd say Burnley will be up there because Scott Parker, has got that experience of being there in the Championship. I don't think Sheffield United will be up there with Chris Wilder. I just don't rate him anymore as a manager. And obviously there'll be a few surprises. There always is. I think Coventry might be up and around the playoffs. I've got a feeling Bristol City are going to do really well. They're on the rise every year. But other than that, I don't really see many teams, to be honest. Leeds have to sell players as well. Leeds have got to sell loads of players. So, top players, I know they're trying to value their keeper at 100 million. was absolutely crazy to Marseille, or I think it was a French team. I think it was Marseille. Like, I think Melier's good, but he's not that good. You know what I mean? But yeah, I think, yeah, we should be up there, top three for me.
We shouldn't be aiming for top 3. We should be aiming for first, by the way. But,
Oh yeah.
It'd be nice for us to actually win it because it's
then
title under our belt as well.
Very difficult though. It is very, very difficult.
Yeah.
If I'm being honest, Luton might go invincible. They might. They could. I'm not fully sure because Burnley, of course, they're actually a pretty good team. But Sheffield will definitely beat them like twice because they've just gone dead. They're dead. Not good anymore.
Yeah, Burnley and Sheffield United. We definitely need to get revenge on them guys at home. 100%.
Put on that shit over. Don't have it, son. Nice to see you get stuck in.
I think
wasn't he?
Mm.
Do you know the Premier League experience is going to be vital? I think because we remember at the beginning of the season,
I said that
we were used to Championship like tempo.
Yeah.
And by the end of the season, we'd kind of like got up to speed, right? But if we take that kind of form down to the Championship, I think we're going to be too much for other teams to handle. If you
definitely.
Yeah. I totally agree with that. I mean, it's like you said, Dad. We've managed to keep, well, not, obviously loads of people said this as well, but we've managed to keep the core of the squad predominantly. There might still be one, bigger name you'd say that go, but we'll be in a good position either way. We're not like, look at Leeds, for example. They have to sell players. They're top players. So, we're in a much better position, and it's a good start to the transfer window, I'd say. It's a good start, 2 decent signings for free, and I'm sure we will get that one, which, more people do, recognise and be like, oh, okay, this is good.
Ooh.
Yeah, Chong on the ball here. Yeah, that's a foul. He's been getting fouled a lot in this game, hasn't he? Which again, we see that a lot last season. But yeah, he's done well. He's looked lively in this game, and this is what I want to see him do anyway. And he does it anyway in the sense of driving at players and looking good. And he got a start, didn't he? From doing
foul.
Oh, come on!
Morris's look sharp, man. Morris's look sharp.
Yeah.
Cool.
Might have stepped on him there potentially. Yeah. I didn't really, if I'm being honest, I didn't really see much of Clark in the first half, which I'm a bit surprised because out of that midfield, he's the one that's, they're more so, especially in the midfield predominantly, isn't it?
Go on.
That's good. That was good pressure there from Mengi, and now Ruddock's trying to win it back, but he doesn't quite do that.
Hey, go on, Clark.
Yeah, that's better from Clark. There we go. Am I the curse? Shame no one's there. Now Morris.
That's it.
Wow.
Nice.
Again.
Oh, nice feet.
Come on.
Oh, well done, Johnson.
Oh,
Chong. Oh, that's wide. Corner, fair play.
Oh, was that on Benny that missed?
And again, we did see glimpses of good passages of play in the first half, didn't we? It was just slightly other than the goal, obviously. It was just that final third.
Yeah. Taylor's coming on.
Yeah, good. Yeah, I thought we'd see him at some point. Like I say, maybe predominant changes. Maybe predominant changes will be done, 60th minute. That's what I reckon. Change your keepers as well, stuff like that. But yeah, corner here, one of our strong points, attacking wise. It's a bit windy. Doughty's trying to move the flag out of the way because it keeps getting in his way. Elijah, it's cleared away. Yeah, like I say. Shea on the ball, plays it across. Ruddock Chong. Oh, so I can
The visitors make a
get
good break.
away
Anderson on the run.
forward.
Johnson goes across.
Forward here on this right hand side. AGF, they play the ball in, it's blocked.
Who do you think would get relegated in the Premier League this season? I'd say Southampton. They're not doing
Yeah,
great.
I agree. Because I look at their forward line and I don't rate Shay Adams at all. I used to think he was all right, but I don't think so anymore. I think Ipswich may be similar to us in the sense of they give it a go, but in the end they just won't have enough.
Yeah,
I know they've made some good. I know they've made some decent signings, but
I think
I'm surprised they didn't. Sorry to interrupt. Who was it? They loaned from Bournemouth. Scored a few goals. Player you don't like, Tyler.
Keith Moore.
Yeah, he's gone to
What a
Cardiff.
good save there from Shay.
Keith Moore's gone to Cardiff, mate.
Yeah, I think Cardiff have also signed Callum Chambers. I think.
Yeah,
from
they're
Aston Villa.
good players, right?
Yeah, that's what I mean. They've done all right, haven't they, in the window so far? But yeah, I think Southampton, Ipswich. I mean, there's rumours that Leicester are going to start off with points deductions, isn't there? If I'm correct.
Yeah.
No, they definitely will.
Was it 2 points?
See, the thing is,
If
if they didn't, then I would actually put them to survive because when they got relegated, it was a bit of a weird one. Like everyone was like, "Whoa, what's going on?" You wouldn't really
right, Taylor and Townsend, I think, are coming on.
that.
I'd say Leicester would survive. I don't think they would get relegated. Must have been a fluke. Got relegated. Must have been a fluke because I don't think.
But then again, one of them tends
Woodrow.
usually, bar obviously last season, one of them tends to survive. So, do you know what? I'll say Leicester survive. Nottingham Forest go down. We all want that to happen.
I think Woodrow's come on.
So yeah, few changes.
Woodrow, yeah, he's on.
Townsend, yeah, Townsend on commentary on the Euros. Really enjoyed that. That was good hearing Townsend on the commentary during the Euros. That was a good duo when he was part of that. The commentary on the Euros, yeah, enjoyed that. But because I remember the first time they said Andros Townsend, I was like, what? Yeah, I saw that he was on the commentary. I was like, oh, yeah, nice. That's yeah. Did Taylor come on as well, didn't he?
No, I don't think he did.
Oh, here we go. Actually, they've just put out who's come on. Yeah, so Chio and Morris have come off, and Townsend and Woodrow have come on. So, ball's played in.
Everton's gonna get relegated.
Has Morris gone off then?
Yeah, he has.
And Woodrow's come on for him.
Yeah.
The thing I look at with Everton is, you know, if they didn't have them points deductions last year, they would have actually been, you know, mid-table. I actually think they had a decent season as a whole. So I think they'll be all right, Everton, to be honest. I think Nottingham Forest will be in and around it again. I reckon they could have. Good chance.
Realize Nottingham Forest is here. Yeah, Nottingham Forest is going to get relegated instead.
Yeah, I'll say Nottingham Forest instead of Leicester, and then Ipswich and Southampton.
Leicester's going to get relegated because it must have been a fluke. Because I think like 9 years ago, maybe 10 years ago, they 9 years actually. They won the Premier League, so it must have been a fluke or something because it took that long. I mean,
that was dangerous.
We're not talking about Luton. Yes, it is.
Yeah. Like I say, even when they went down, you know, Leicester, it's a weird one because, you know, it's just like, what? How are they all the way down there? It's crazy. But I think I don't think they'll do overly great because, like I say, the points thing, you know, a few key players have gone as well. You know, Drewsbury was massive for them. You know, he's gone as well. Obviously, the manager. But they've got Steve Cooper. I do think he's decent, to be fair. So, yeah, I mean, be good to see them. I don't mind Leicester, to be fair. Be good to see them stay up.
Their owner died, didn't he? In the helicopter.
Yeah, that happened, unfortunately, as well, yeah.
Yeah, I think he was the driving force behind the club.
Yeah, definitely. Because if I'm correct in saying, I think didn't his son take over or someone like that within the family. If I'm correct.
Yeah, I think his son took over, but I'm not. I
Yeah.
don't think he's got that passion.
No. But yeah, Woodrow's dropped quite deep there.
What are the score predictions?
Score predictions for this game.
Yeah.
Do you know what? I'll go. I didn't really do one, to be fair. I'll go 2-1 Luton.
I was gonna say that as well. I feel like Edinburgh's gonna do something. If it's
I was thinking before the game. I was thinking maybe 3-1.
What a save!
Chance! Oh,
Like,
Do you know what? I don't mind Shea starting for us.
Shea saved that, did he?
Yeah, what a save!
That's a good save. I wasn't sure if he saved it or someone blocked it. That's a great save. Couple of good saves from Shea in this game, especially in the first half. Made quite a few as well. So
who's scoring? Who's scoring the last goal?
I think Joe Taylor will come on and score.
I feel like Edinburgh would score. My guy.
That is something you could see, isn't it, Taylor? To be fair, he did score the last goal in the game the other day as well, the 3-0. Well, yeah, I reckon Taylor. When he'll come on and do his bottom corner. I can just see it him making a run into the bottom corner.
If anyone mentioned this to any championship fans, they're probably gonna be a bit scared if you mention 3-0, 4-0 versus Brighton. Just make sure they don't get scared of Veda. Right? Just make sure. Don't announce it.
Sub it, yeah.
No one's score.
What's
Safe
that,
to
Dan?
say Wells his favourite player.
He is.
To be fair, my favourite player is turning. It was Clark, but now it's turning into Anderson.
Oh yeah.
You've got Anderson. Hey,
Yeah,
Respect ourselves.
he's
I don't
only
know.
played.
Maybe I don't know. Right. I don't know why. I don't know.
Clark is a good one as well to be your favourite.
I just obviously a lot of the players have.
Always all day long.
I just think the way he was so eager to when he's obviously been out for a long time. Just seeing on his social media and that the eagerness to come back and obviously still representing.
Hold on. Taylor's on, and then someone else is on, number 21. Who's that?
21. I think that might be. I swear that might be the number Taylor actually has had in pre-season. They're going forward. AGF played a cross.
I thought it was a throw in there.
Right, so them changes, they've just been updated. So, yeah, Taylor and McAtee are on. Chong and Elijah have come off.
Oh.
So, yeah,
They
we
kept
can
him on.
very much be on for our Joe Taylor winner.
Yep.
Stephen says mine is Mengi. Yeah, I know you're very, you rate him very highly. I think, yeah, his quality. Just the way, like Rob Edwards said, when he come in originally, he wasn't meant to start as much as he did. But obviously with the situation with Lockyer and injuries and stuff, he come in and he's done really well. He's a lot. When you say that defence, he's a lot of, people's first name, isn't he? That you would put on there in that team sheet when it comes to the defensive.
I can't believe that they substituted the owner of Brighton.
Who's number 36? Is that Burke?
Huh?
36.
Was that Anderson? No, that's not Anderson.
None of them, I don't think.
Yeah, I was going to say, yeah, don't look. Unless it's young.
Burke.
What does it say on the thing?
There's no update on it yet.
He spoke to number 32. I mean, what? 36?
16, I think.
16.
It's thrown in there. Cleared away.
You'll
Yeah,
see
good.
him at 36 in the middle.
Yeah. Oh, I don't know who that is, you know.
Got a shirt that has my name at the back and number 11 representing Adebayo, by the way. Just want to tell you.
Bateson. They said someone. They said Bateson or something like that. Must be young.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Go on, Taylor. Get him. That's it. Oh, come on. Shoulder bars that.
Free kick to AGF. I don't know, man. Is that a foul? I don't know. Yeah, they're number 11. He's tried things at times. He's tried going forward, especially in the first half. He tried taking on Chio at one point, which was interesting. You know, Chio is very fast, of course. Yeah, free kick.
In this camera shot, it looks like he's taking a penalty.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It actually does, yeah.
With the ref and goal.
Yeah. Set piece. AGF here. Opportunity for them. Yeah, we need to try and find out who that number 36 is. I'll say there's no update.
Whipping cross again. They're putting some good deliveries then.
Yeah, they're not. They're no mugs. They're no mugs.
Yeah, they're decent. Aha, here we go. So yeah, two youngsters. But I think it's Bateson because him and Paisold have come on. So yeah, there you go. And Mengi and Doughty have come off.
So who have we not seen? We ain't seen McAtee.
McAtee's on. McAtee's on. Ball's played in. Oh, it's cleared off the line by Clark.
Oh, good save. That's
Good
it.
shot.
Take it.
Yeah, well done, Shay. Does well there to claim it.
Come on, we need to get on the ball, man. Get McAtee on the ball.
Oh, actually, McAtee's on the pitch.
Yeah, 21.
Yeah, he is. Yeah. Even try and get the ball out to Townsend. You know what I mean? You know his crossing ability is quality, so need to try and get forward. And we had a bit of a spell like this in the first half, didn't we, as well? That's it. Townsend on the ball. See, that's what I mean. Look at that. Boom, straight away.
Oh,
Go on.
I love the ball.
Oh, what a pass from Taylor. Let's play forward. Woodrow plays it back. Now Ruddock. Here, the aeroplane's going above. I think that's the third one I've heard. Now Clark on the ball. Had a cross. Yeah, this way, you know, his crossing ability. Come on. That's it. Oh!
Could have done a bit better there. Kelly,
Yeah, I agree. Oh, well done. Yeah. Yeah, so that number 6 is Bateson. Sorry, number 36.
Number 36, yeah. Our number 6 is left, unfortunately.
Yeah.
If anyone leaves, then
Oh, go on. Oh.
Go on, Ashley.
Come on, put the pressure on.
Yeah, Hashioka, man, he's looked good in this, in this game. And I've said it myself. I think some people need to give him the benefit of the doubt. I think he's halfway through a season. Clark plays it in. Oh.
Yeah, that was really difficult for him, if you know what I mean. Coming in January when we had that injury crisis, he's not even playing on the right-hand side where he's normally he's usually a right midfielder playing centre back. Do you know what I mean? And
yeah, exactly.
So yeah, exactly. that's not on him.
No, not at all.
Bloody tough start though for him. You know what I mean? For someone, I can imagine how excited he must have been, and then
yeah, literally. Especially just the Premier League as a whole. Like, you've not played no English football before, going to the toughest league. It was always going to be a challenge, but I think he'll do well. I think he'll gel into things, and you could say a championship will do him well and good because it's more. The further down you go, the more physical it is, isn't it? So it might be better for him to get onto stuff like that. And to be fair, you know, he looks
He
like
does play with a bit of belief, if you know what I mean.
yeah. Number 11 plays it cross, header away, not fully low.
That's a good sign, if you know what I mean, because I think this is going to be a big season for him. If he does well in the Championship, I think he'll be ready for the Premier League.
Yeah, I totally agree. Yeah,
No, but
yeah,
like
their number 11 looks pretty good, to be honest.
Yeah, he's a menace, isn't he?
Yeah,
Everything's coming from that left-hand side for them.
thing is, this championship is just like a practice where we just like play around. It's like playing around with toys. A bit, but
Championship is not.
it's a bit. Yeah, it is a bit, but
Number 39.
it's a good practice for us, you know. And then until
but,
Premier League,
I think if I'm correct,
that's when we're playing with fire.
I might be wrong. Obviously, I'll have confirmation in a minute, but I think that might be Luca, the number 34. The other one, I'm not too sure. Yeah, like I said, I have confirmation of that.
I'm assuming it's too soon for Ruel to start.
Yeah.
I don't mind if it's a 1-1 draw.
Actually, I'm a bit surprised we haven't seen Baptiste, actually, think about it, so far. I mean, maybe it might. Oh, interesting.
Because championship, like you're playing with a stick, and then Premier League is when you're playing stick and fire. You're juggling. You're juggling fire basically. Something that's on fire. But practicing to actually do hobbies. You know what I mean?
Played up there. See, I don't know why teams do that sometimes. Like, I get it when a goalkeeper takes it short, and then defenders take it short to them, play it short to the goalkeeper. I don't know. It's interesting. So then changes, people. So Johnson and Clark come off. Francis, Clark, and Luca. Yeah, so I knew one of them was Luca.
Who's number 34?
So number 34 is
Darren.
Luca. Oh my God, not far away. Yes,
Behind.
Luca's the number 34.
He
Francis.
looks like he's confident.
Yeah. I've seen him a few times actually, and again he looks pretty decent. But yeah, Francis Clark, he's more out on the left. I think he's potentially playing as like a left centre back, where Johnson has been for large parts of this game.
I think you're a bit behind on the thingy because seems like we're a bit.
Yeah, I am. You two are, or you three, shall I say, are slightly ahead of me. Yes, can't really do anything. Like, I can't even
stream as well at the same time, so
I can't even pause. I can't even pause and go in sync or vice versa.
Can you not put the 20 forward?
Yeah,
that might.
Yeah. I could try. Actually, yeah, it's a good shout because it might put me level. Yeah, I need to actually turn my controller on. I'm watching it through my Xbox on the Microsoft thingy Edge. Right, there we go. I'm on 71 25 now.
Yeah, I'm on 31, 32, 33, 34.
Yeah, me and Darth are in the same. We've got the same.
Yeah, like I say, that's all right. Not that much.
At least we now know Xbox is about 2 seconds behind.
Yeah. Change it.
When I come out, we score. When I come in, they always score.
Yeah.
So we don't. So, mate, come on. We've had so many subs now. Get McAtee on the ball. I mean, he's looked all right when he's sharp.
Yeah.
He makes instant decisions and that. Do you know what I mean? I think that's good to have. That's a foul.
Have we got Townsend playing left wing back?
Why don't we just play our normal position? Like
We've changed keepers as well, by the way. Horlick's on for Shea.
Come on.
But yeah.
Guessing Barkley's not playing.
I mean, I'm surprised. Krul's not played, to be honest. Surprised.
Yeah, I think Darren might be right. You know, he might be on his way to West Ham.
Yeah.
I mean, that would be very interesting. If
Well,
I know they've got Fotheringham in, so if they're looking to get another keeper, like as a third choice, then that would be interesting. But I agree. I do think he goes. Maybe not just because they've got someone in now. Maybe not West Ham, but I can see him going because at the end of the day, like we've said numerous times, you know, you don't see teams have 4 goalkeepers. You know, it's usually at most it's usually 3, and then like a keeper coming through, isn't it?
Yeah.
So
Can't wait to destroy
I
Watford.
understood why we signed him last season. Definitely, you know, Premier League experience, played in big stage in World Cups as well. But now, you know, I feel like no disrespect, but just get him off the wage bill sort of thing. Do you know what I mean? Like got Kaminsky, Shea signed another year. Walton's gone out on loan again. Do you know what I mean?
I get why we signed him.
With Shea signing up 1 year, that tells me he's going to be the backup. With Shea signing up 1 year, so
yeah. The only reason we signed Krul was
safe.
Oh, what a save! What's that? Sorry, you were saying?
Right now.
What's that you were saying? The reason
the reason we signed Krul was because Kaminsky was a bit of a risk, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
And so it was just in case if this doesn't work, at least we've got another experienced goalkeeper's backup, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
But because he stuck with Kaminsky all the way through in the end, and Krul was just out of form completely. So there's no point in having a keeper like that if he's not even going to be playing.
Yeah, exactly. Not even like in these games coming on. Like for Shea, I thought maybe we'd see that, but we just haven't. You know, especially that we saw him in the first half. You know, watching on, I was thinking, all right, might go and goal in the second half or something. But
that tells me he's got.
Even when you look at the games he played, you know, he just wasn't. You know, the Gillingham game, I was sort of like, okay, you know, it's his first game in a while, you know, sort of let him off the hook. But in the FA Cup games he played after that, he weren't great. You know, the 2 games against Bolton, the Man City game, he just weren't.
Oh, fucking hell.
2-1.
Oh, what's that?
AGF. I mean, it's a good
No
finish.
defensive midfielder in sight.
Yeah. It's a good finish. I don't know if they'll want to stream these going forward. I don't know if they'll want to keep shining, to be fair, but 2-1. I mean, it's a good finish, but at the same time, you know.
But we should
Very good.
Yeah.
I mean, Hashioka don't win headers, mate. But someone should have been blocking that, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, it's a part after for me. It's the part after, like you say, that for me we've got to be blocking it, but
So who have we not seen today? We've not seen Burke. We've not seen Anderson.
Nakamba. Obviously the new signings. Who else?
yeah, I'm surprised we haven't seen Burke. Again, that's another player I said second half we might see him. But yeah, who else?
Pretty much it, I think, to be fair. We've seen Burke.
Yeah, pretty much seen everybody else, haven't we? Apart from them.
Come on, man.
See Shea talking there. Yeah, I'm on. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, best player of the whole game for us, Dad?
Chong was good in the first half.
Yeah.
This half.
Yeah, this half is difficult, isn't it?
From what I've seen, I think Shea was our best player, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was good. Yeah, made a couple good saves. To be fair, I mean, I thought Johnson was good when he was on. Nelson was really good.
think there's room for improvement.
Yeah, but again, like this is where you do it, innit? Pre-season. This is where you do that stuff. So
yeah, we're looking a bit.
especially when you look at that first goal. Yeah, I'd rather we do that here than the season. You know, imagine if we concede a goal like that in the Championship, we'd be fuming.
Yeah, well, we no doubt will. You know what I'm saying? So
what, hitting someone's face like that, or sorry, chest or whatever it was. Nah, that'd be stupid. That's like a goal I concede on FIFA. We can't be doing that in Championship. And even then, I don't play EAFC or whatever you want to call it, man. The games are rigged. I'm telling you now. How can I have 15 shots and then someone have 3 shots and score all 3 and I don't score 1? It's crazy.
In systems, we call that a picnic situation. Problem in chair, not in computer.
Lucas says only a friend. Yeah, again, like I'm not going to sit here and be too critical. So at the end of the day, like say, it's friendly. You know what I mean? Like when it really matters, you know, then obviously I have a bit more to say, like everyone else. You know, so.
Plus, they're playing like 3 points online, whereas we're treating it like friendly.
Yeah, exactly. Especially when you look at the rotation and think about it, right? Look at half the players that are on the pitch right now. Do you know what I mean? Half of them are not really involved in the likes of Luca, Francis Clark, the goalkeeper. You know, there's players that should be.
See what I mean about McAtee? See how he made that instant decision. Do you know what I mean? And
yeah.
Go on,
Taylor. Go on, Taylor.
Done. Good play.
See stuff like this. You have to be keeping this guy for stuff like that. You know, obviously, like you say, shout out to McAtee for the pass, but
he's pacey, man. He's pacey.
Yeah, exactly, and he's going to cause that threat every single time, pretty much. You know, he's one of them players that we like in the sense of he'll drive forward, he'll give it a go. Do you know what I mean? Need them players. Man.
We definitely have to have an option off the bench where, do you know, when you just want to go absolutely direct, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
He's going to be perfect for that.
And he deserves it. You know, like I said yesterday, he deserves it because every time he's played, every time he's played, not even just for us, but any time he's, went out on loan, he stepped up. You know, top scorer for Colchester, top scorer for Lincoln, and even the playoff final. To come on and do what he did was incredible.
That was.
So.
You had me in tears.
Yeah, literally, Dad. Like where we were, it was crazy, weren't it? Just to find out that it don't count, it's a bit annoying. But even then, to take a penalty, and be that composed like he was just incredible, really.
Funniest thing is, according to the new rules, that wouldn't have been a handball.
Yeah.
Because it came off his body part. So it's like, what?
Yeah. Yeah, the handball rules, it's just crazy nowadays, isn't it, really?
I'll tell you what, that Kukurea handball in the Euros, that was criminal, man.
What did you guys make of the Belgium one? The one against Belgium?
I didn't see that one, to be honest.
They say someone was offside.
Where it was on the second goal. I think it was potentially Doku. But like, I don't think it was, but in today's it is. It's annoying. It's one of them ones. Like, it's not intentionally, handballed it. He's went to control it, but like it's near where it's landed. It's there. It's frustrating, really.
It's getting a bit silly. It's like, do you remember when I know I'm going to sound like sour grapes here, but when we were playing Fulham, right, and Iwobi,
I was saying the same thing at the time.
It's hit his hand, and it's like, how you not give it? He's used his hand to control the ball.
Yeah.
How is that not a handball? And obviously, 2 passes later they score.
Yeah.
And it's like, how that should be cancelled. How is that not cancelled? You've got VAR. What's going on? Why are they not using it?
Yeah.
I mean,
that's another thing.
That goal.
They've got it there in place, but they don't always use it. It's crazy. Like, I don't know, man. And it's one of them. You look at, you know, for example, the England game the other day, you know, you look at the referee thought, nah, it's not a penalty, which is fair enough. You know, 50-50 opinions on it. But then he's getting told to go to the screen. You know, as soon as they go to the screen, it's very rare that it gets overturned. So you know it's going to be given as a penalty. But that weren't his initial decision. You know, I think at the same time, as much as it can be good when it's run properly, you know, if they're forced to go there, you know, their decision is going to change. And then it's like, well, they're not in the centre of attention when it comes to, you know, the officiating, are they?
Do you know what it is? Psychologically, it's the pressure of expectation.
Yeah.
So think of it from a ref's point of view. He's been told to go over to the monitor. So suddenly, already, you're thinking, oh, I've made a mistake.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
You're going over there and you're thinking, whilst you're walking over there, you're still thinking, oh, shit, I'm going to have to overturn this. Right? You've not even seen it yet. Then when you actually see it, you're thinking, oh, well, now you're starting to see things that you didn't see initially, if you know what I mean. And it's because you're like, oh, I've got to find something here to give it because it seems like everyone else expects me to give it, if you know what I mean. Which is why they sent me over here. So he's obviously going to give it. He's not going to be like, no, I'm sticking to my reasonable decision. Majority of the times they won't. You know what I mean? They just, as you said, they just end up giving the decision.
Yeah, no, exactly. And it's like you say, you know, they feel that pressure that they have to do that now. They've been told, and I'll say I actually like VAR. I just don't like the way it's run sometimes. Like you look at the Euros, right? It was running smoothly until that France-Netherlands game, and then I'm not being funny. How are them English officials even at the games anyway? Because they are shocking. Like, do these guys not watch the Premier League week in, week out? How bad these guys are. It's crazy.
But this is where it kind of like VAR. I know it's supposed to make it more fairer, right? But what it's doing is now it's bringing the sport into disrepute because people like myself are absolutely convinced it's being used as a tool to fix games now. Do you know what I mean? If they need something from that game, VAR comes along and just does like that. Our final game against who's it? Fulham. Was it?
It was. Yeah,
it was Fulham, wasn't it? That sorry, the Everton one where Mengi and Bramthwaite, right?
Oh yes.
How on earth in a game like that, right? Are you given a penalty like that? They do it all the time. If anything, just make them retake the corner. Like that's what they normally do, right? You blow the whistle, you'll be like, no, go back again, take the corner again, right? And then you tell them stop wrestling, right? Morris, the whole season, had players wrestling him.
Yeah,
literally jumping on him.
Never was getting anything. And it's like, hold on a second, we do the same thing. In the penalty area, it's supposed to be, it has to be even more convincing, right? To get a foul. So the way they just gave that and the fact that nobody knew what was going on, you know what I mean? It was just stupid. It was like, just play on with the game. We've moved on. You know what I mean? Next phase of play, whatever. But the way they brought that back, it's like they were looking, if you know what I mean, to give Everton something.
Yeah, no, I definitely agree. It's the amount of times, right, Dad, we done vlog from homes last season, right, and you see Elijah or Morris getting jumped on. It's crazy, and nothing's given. It's like, what is going on? Since when could you just jump on someone like this? Is the top rope on WWE? You know what I mean? It's crazy. Some of the stuff I see, right?
And even that goal Liverpool scored, Diaz one, right? If you're looking, right, he's jumped up. The only reason he's able to hang in the air is because he's got his hand on Kabore.
Yeah. Yeah. No, exactly.
So it's like, that's not jumping on someone then, no?
No. It's crazy. It's just inconsistent as well. That's the thing, you know, like you say, you see certain ones like the one Everton got against us, the penalty. But then again, I see some games where they're not even given for that. You know, and it's like, okay, well, if you can do it there, why can't you do it there? You know, it's just,
but it definitely felt like there was one rule for us and one rule for the bigger teams, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. No, I know what you're saying, definitely. Like, even look at, right, and this is a good example when people...
versus Newcastle.
People cannot go, oh, we're biased. That weren't the game I was thinking of. I was thinking of, and Dad, do you remember we watched it? Wolves versus Man United, first game of the season.
Yeah.
How was that not a foul by Onana on
Yeah.
on the Wolves striker? I can't remember what striker it was. I think
They
it might
are-
have been Neto or someone.
When he punched.
Yeah. How was that not like?
Really
That is an
separate-
example of the bigger clubs thing, isn't it? Like, let's be honest. And I remember Wolves, they actually started the season like very unfortunate, you know, when it comes to decisions now. And yeah, that was crazy, that game. Like, I didn't realise football was like now boxing. You know what I mean? The way he come in and punched him, it's crazy. Yeah. Yeah. No, again, like we do it. Yeah, 100%. I do agree, but it's like we say, like it feels like they're forced to then, you know, change their decision, and it shouldn't be like that because, like I say, when it comes to the centre of attention for the officiating, that's their job. You know what I mean? If they don't think it, then fair enough. But yeah, it's like you say, they're sort of pressured to, you know, change the decision.
If you take that Newcastle game and you flip the script here, and let's say that's Newcastle defending, and Barkley plays for them, and he gets fouled like that, it's not going to play straight away.
Yeah. Yeah.
And a few of those decisions went against us.
Oh yeah.
Again, the Arsenal one, we should have blown for full time. Didn't. It was like we're playing till Arsenal score basically. And when you kind of like put that kind of pressure on the players, you know what I mean? They're only human. That pressure kind of like it only takes a minute, a second. You know what I mean? And it's scored.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
I mean, one positive though, after saying all of this, one positive after saying all this, we won't have to witness it next season, which is you know, I guess a benefit. I mean, don't get me wrong, we've said it does. There'll probably be a game we'll look at and then go, oh, well, if VAR was there, but
Yeah.
probably we'll be happy without it. You know, let's be honest, because it's just a nightmare. I mean, I'll tell you what, it'd be interesting to see this semi-automated. I mean, I know we've seen bits of it in the Euros, but you know, I'm not going to compare the Euros to you know, refereeing in English football because it is absolutely shocking. You know, whereas the Euros, they're on it most of the time. You know, yeah. I'll tell you what, Townsend has not been the best, really. Quite sloppy in possession, and that is that. That is that, guys. 2-1 defeat in pre-season to AGF. Yeah.
how many subs did they make? Because most of their like numbers are still like regular squad numbers on their shirts, if you know what I mean, at the moment. So I'm assuming they made what, about 5?
So
We made about
in 25 minutes we made 11 changes.
What?
Actually, it looks.
But yeah, I don't know, man. We move on, I guess. We move on to the game on Tuesday. Again, hopefully they'll show that. If they do, then yeah, man, I'll do the same thing again. And not say if any of you you guys want to jump on for that as well, just let me know. But yeah, man, thank you guys for coming on.
Yeah, man.
No problem.
Appreciate it. And any final things both of you want to say?
I think it needs to. Sorry, go on. You go first, and I'll.
I don't know. There were some flashes in the first half. Chong looked good. We looked more organised, but the more subs we made, the more disorganised we look. But that's just a friendly, innit? McAtee looks good in flashes. Taylor did as well. It is what it is. I want to see the new signing start. So, yeah.
To be honest, I was a bit disappointed in the formation because we were told previously that this isn't the formation he wants to play. He's not got the players to play the formation or use the formation he wants to use. So it's like, okay, now you've kind of like bought more than enough players. So I was expecting this pre-season for us to go maybe 4-3-3.
Yeah.
Or whatever formation he's got in mind. The fact that we've not deployed that, it's like, are we going to play 5 at the back for the whole season? Because I'm not sure we've done enough in the transfer market to do that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, we'll see, won't we? Because, you know, it's early days and that. And, you know, it's trying things out. We don't know whether certain players might go still, you know, like Doughty.
what I was going to say from my end is I'm surprised. Walters, I understand because we only signed him like the other day, but I'm surprised Baptiste weren't involved. If I'm going to be honest, in this, and again, yeah, I do agree. I'm surprised there ain't a change because at the end of the day, it's pre-season, isn't it? You're going to see that change and experiment there. I mean, the last time we see a proper midfield four, in a competitive game, from my memory, was the Grimsby game, which I don't really want to remember. But again, if we're going to experiment it in pre-season, I want to see that. But again, midfield's a big position where we need to, fill more. Definitely, at least I'm saying at least 2 more midfielders for me, because like you said yesterday, Dad, you can't rely on Ruddock and Clark. And the Campbell obviously good, but we haven't even seen him. Do you know what I mean? And then obviously Baptiste again, we haven't seen him, so we can't comment. We need more there, definitely, for me. And I know you said it in the chat as well yesterday, Darth Veda as well. We need a 6 and an 8, which I agree with.
Yeah, the only thing is with those, because I was having a look at the numbers, right? And obviously, we won't have to register Joe Johnson or Ruel because they're under 21, right?
Yeah.
So they're basically free players to kind of like bulk up the squad.
Yeah.
Now that leaves us if we're not getting rid of McAtee, if we're not getting rid of Woodrow, Watson as well. I think is he gone now? What's going on with Watson?
Yeah, I think if I remember rightly, I mean, you asked me a question yesterday, Dad. I'm pretty sure he was part of that contract that expired in June. As far as I'm aware, I know obviously Elliot Thorpe went, and he was part of that. I think Watson was as well, if I remember correctly. I mean, let us know in the chat if you remember, but I'm pretty sure he was. Yeah.
That would mean we've only got 1 space for registration if we're not getting rid of any of these.
I was saying before when we done the keep
Yeah,
selling.
we did. We were quite. Yeah, we did keep a lot of players, and then we looked at him and went, "Whoa, yeah, we actually need. There will be some that will go."
Yeah, we need.
Again, it's a bit of a difficult one at the same time because, we say about the core of the squad, and then a few will go still. So it's like obviously Osho's been part of that. Berry, which to me I knew that was going to happen. Because he wants first team football and he just weren't guaranteed that, at us. So it's always going to make sense. But yeah, I mean, maybe will a midfielder go that we don't expect?
I mean, we haven't seen Anderson, but he's coming back from it, So, but I'm surprised we haven't seen. I don't think he's injured. We haven't seen any of them. So maybe he could be going. Who knows? I know he's under contract, but.
He's our best defender. Can't be getting rid of him.
He hasn't played, do you know what I mean? But I can understand the Campbell, Bell, Anderson because they're
same with Brown as well because they're all just got in
as well. Yeah, we're forgetting about Brown as well. You know what I mean? So we are pretty stacked. So there will have to be players going. I would have thought.
For me, we don't need strikers unless obviously someone goes. We don't need. Yeah. And even then, that's more so when I say someone goes, I don't think it will happen. But say, for example, Elijah went. That's the only player for me that we need to replace. Because you look at the backup strikers, Taylor, potentially McAtee, unless he gets loaned out. Potentially Woodrow as well. You know what I mean? You've got more than enough. Even Nelson, you've got them players. You know what I mean? So, because obviously Morris and Elijah's the 2 ahead, aren't they? So,
to be honest, I think you either keep Woodrow or you keep Taylor.
Yeah.
They got to make a decision there.
Yeah.
And obviously, I'm going to go with Taylor because he's got years now. You know what I mean? Left. And Woodrow might be another one right off the shoulder, mate.
Yeah. I mean, Taylor's earned the right to be in the squad, in my opinion. Do you know what I mean? He's top scorer at 2 clubs last season. Yeah, but he's earned the right to be in and around there, surely. If you've got like Johnson and Nelson and that on the bench and that, Taylor needs to be there. So yeah, I can't see him going out on loan. If anyone's going to go out on loan, I know Woodrow's got a bit more experience than that, but he ain't really shown a lot, has he? Let's be honest. For
No.
us.
And like I say, yeah, he's had a few, last minute goals. But look at the Man United game, right? He had a good opportunity to step up in that game when Elijah got injured in the warm up. Didn't do nothing. Taylor will bring a different dimension. So yeah, I agree. Taylor definitely. And we're all on the same wavelength there. And thanks for the memories, Woodrow. But it's like I said yesterday, you've got to move on at times. We've done it with Berry, we've done it with Potts. You have to do it. You know.
And with McAtee and Taylor, I would rather have another 6 come in or 8 come in than have Woodrow, if you know what I mean. And if that's the decision that we're making, then all day it's an easy decision for me. Yeah, I'd get rid of him and get more strength in that centre of the midfield, because even in defence we've lost Lockyer, Potts, Osho. Right, that's 3. Have we replaced any of them?
Well, we got Holmes, didn't we, already? We've still got Anderson. He's like a new signing, I guess.
But he was here already, so
yeah.
So again, could we do with another centre back?
See, the defence is interesting for me. I say personally, we just only need one more, and that is essentially the Lockyer replacement, because we need someone who's going to be that leader. And it's not that I don't. Obviously, Morris will have the armband. We know that, but at the back, we need that leader. I do think players that are there can step up and do it, like Anderson, but he's just joined, sort of, isn't it? And some of these will feel like new signings, i.e., Anderson. I know we see him a few times last year, but not as much as we wanted to. Holmes will feel like a new signing, but for me, we just need one more that's, got that experience and can be that leader. Even if it's someone who's played Championship for a while, even had a little spell in the Prem. I think that would be good.
We had Peters training with us, didn't we? Eric Peters. And he played in the last game, but nowhere to be seen today. So that's interesting.
That's the end of his trial.
Yeah,
probably.
So maybe,
but
maybe that's what he was doing. He was ordering him, telling him where to get a cab from or something.
We've got to remember we had Bell was injured intermittently last year. Likewise, Anderson. Burke. You if you've got him in the squad, you have to kind of like accept that every 6 games he's going to be on.
Yeah,
he's like an Amazon shift worker and 6 on, 6 off kind of thing. So you got to kind of like accept that.
Yeah,
it's fine. So that's why the cover is so much more important. Do you know what I mean?
I think we definitely one in.
Oh yeah, we have to. Yeah.
Otherwise,
I wouldn't mind 2, but again, it goes to that tells me someone would go.
Otherwise, he needs to play with a back 4, because then you don't need 3 centre backs. You only need 2 now. If you know what I mean.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So if you have 6, even if 2 get injured, it doesn't matter. You still got 4. So
yeah, and then wide players you play out wide, i.e., on the left back and right back, they can still bomb forward. Look at obviously it's a different scenario, but you look at, for example, Liverpool's, they still bomb up there, when they play left and right back. So it's not like they don't have the luxury and freedom to do that. So,
yeah. So yeah, it's got quite a few things to think about. Let's see what he does. But so far, the 2 signings over the with can't complain.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Premier League quality as well.
Yeah. So if you get 2 more, a centre back and a 6 maybe, I'll be happy with that, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. Well, it's safe to say we all think that attacking wise is not the main priority. We're all right there, unless someone goes. But that's more so. Say for example, I don't think it will happen now, but say like Elijah did. That's more so something like that, isn't it? Really, but let's go through last.
Even if that happens, I think we've got options if that happens.
Yeah.
So likewise, as I say, even if Kaminsky goes, we've got options, if you know what I mean, in the market. There are players out there that we can get. Like, for instance, Archer might not get start at Villa. So he might want to go on loan, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So we might be able to get him on loan where we're not even paying a fee for him. So there's players out there that we could get, if you know what I mean. So, but as long as we get the right money for our players, that
Yeah.
don't mean it should be a quick fire sale and accept 10 million for Doughty. Well, that's absolutely ridiculous.
We don't need to sell, do we, as well? So that's another thing. We can hold out for 15, 20 million for certain players.
Yeah, I saw an article yesterday. Nice interested in Mengi.
Yeah, my set sent this to me because apparently
10 million.
so that one of the players Nice are trying to sell is a defender that West Ham want. But the Mengi deal's apparently in the well, I'll say deal. Obviously, it ain't gonna happen for that money. But the Mengi situation is in the way of that. My set sent it to me. I said, "No, I'm not being funny. They're offering crap money, so they either get someone else in, otherwise you ain't getting that defender."
No, and I think he wants to play in the Premier League anyway. So yeah, I can't see him going to France.
Yeah, the Osho one was different, completely different, isn't it? Contract ran out. You know, we had the talks, but obviously he didn't want to extend, which is fair enough. You know, have a new challenge. You know, like I say, I'd rather he go there than someone with no ambition like Sheffield United, who he was rumoured with. You know, because I don't think they'll do great personally. Not with Wilder, anyway.
And we're actually getting a few good youngsters in now, if you know what I mean, where they are picking up that Luton ethos, if you know what I mean, knowing what it's about being Luton, if you know what I mean, and that you're not getting very often in football nowadays, if you know what I mean, because it's all business, all this, that, and the other. But we are actually still running like a football club. So when you're kind of like imprinting those values onto the youngsters, they're going to be carrying that going forward. So Mengi, again, is an excellent one. Then we've also got, now we've got Ruel as well. We've got Hashioka. We've got Johnson. Obviously, he's one of our own anyway. So we're getting a good core of these youngsters that are going to be the next generation. So, and they've kind of like passed the litmus test, if you know what I mean. Yeah. So if now we sell them for like peanuts, it is literally peanuts for a striker, for a defender like Mengi. 10 million. Like, was it Hull City are selling their defenders for like 20 million?
Yeah. And I said that yesterday, didn't I? It's crazy. Exactly. Like, come on now.
It's like United's other youngster, Kamwala, right? Are they going to United, with a 10 million bid for him? And he's the same as Mengi, do you know what I mean? So that's disrespectful. And for us, for what we're trying to do, we need these kind of guys for the next generation. Because this kind of leads me on to the next point I was going to make. Is it time now to move on from, the last decade of players, if you know what I mean, that generation that took us from non-league?
Yeah, of course it is. Yeah, specifically, Ruddock. I don't think he'll get much game time. I don't think he's quite that level. I don't think he'll play much here. Even Clark weren't even that great today.
Yeah, I mean, a comment here from Stephen. He says, "I hate to say this, but Clicker could next go," which I could see. To be honest, I could see it. It's going to be Clark or Ruddock, innit? Let's be honest. But then again, I think just because at the same time, because of that story of Ruddock, I just think might do it for one more season to then try and bring us up again and then go. Whereas, obviously, I know Clark got the goal in the final and that, but Ruddock just has that more story, doesn't he? So out of them, so I could see Ruddock staying. But yeah, what were you saying? Sorry, Dad.
Yeah, well, they're like players that are, like you say, part of that generation, and we're better than that now. No disrespect to them, do you know what I mean? But they're sort of they're taking squad spaces for me. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, it's good to have that value around that they bring, but they also have that underdog mentality that they bring in.
Yeah, and you can't hold that forever. You know what I mean? So you have to change it up and realise where you're at now. But they, the two lads they brought in, they both seem down to earth and that, and we're good at that. We don't tend to get these players coming with attitude problems. A couple like Giles obviously must have had a little bit of one. Morel a couple of years ago, 100%, like that back and forth there when he was getting in the Wales squad, and the Wales manager was like, "I don't understand how he ain't getting into Luton's team." And that, well, he was gone straight away after that, wasn't he? Nathan Jones went there, see ya. And that's it, But yeah, for me, I think they, even today, they didn't have that little extra zip about them. Do you know what I mean? Other players seem to have that. I see that. You know, even Nelson, he looked much better than Ruddock. Again, McAtee. You know, McAtee can play in the 10 position, the 8 position as well. I think. Do you know what I mean? He can play a lot of places. He's already like potentially could be, and obviously a kind of replacement for Barkley because he's got that flair. You know, and he's going to learn. He needs first team championship football as well. I don't want to be seeing him going out on loan. You know, if you're going to loan anyone out, difficult, isn't it? Because you can't really loan Brother Cal, can you? Because he is like, you know, Mr. Luton. If I'd be loaning out Clark, mate. Woodrow.
Yeah, loans with options to buy potentially for a few of these players.
Yes,
but
it's what about Paul now and Woodrow, for instance, because of their age. What we're looking at, $500,000 a piece.
Yeah, not a lot. Yeah. But you know, these are what these friendlies are for, isn't it? To find that balance and that, and who's going to fit there. If Taylor's coming on and playing like he did today and things like that, and Woodrow's not really. Yeah, he got stuck in a little bit, but if you're making difference and that, then that's where your decisions are easy for you, aren't they? You know, you've got to remember the size of the squad that you've got to put out there. Yeah, obviously some of them are. They don't have to be registered, like you said earlier. So we'll see where that boils down to. I can't remember. What is it? Under 21s or something?
Yeah. That's what it boils down to with them guys.
Yeah. But you know, they know what they're doing. Let's look forward to the game on Tuesday. Is that away now? Is that in Slovenia the next?
Yeah, that's where it starts.
So obviously, we see Kaminsky in goal in that one.
Yeah, at least in one.
Maybe a couple of new signings as well. So that'd be interesting.
Yeah, no, for sure. So yeah, that, like you say, Tuesday, 2:00 kickoff. So I'll say if they're doing anything, then I'll do this again. Like I say, if any of you guys want to jump on, just drop me a message and we'll go.
I'll be in the office anyway, so I'll probably won't.
Oh yeah, of course, yeah, of course. So,
what day is it on?
Tuesday.
Tuesday at 2:00. Did you say?
2:00. Yeah.
I'll have to work from home that day then.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
But yeah,
maybe we'll see.
Yeah, of course. But yeah, let's go through some comments. Jackie says hi all. For me, Woodrow. Yeah, Jackie's not on that train. Like a lot of us, like, you know, you just got to move on, sort of thing, and that's how it is. With there, Stephen reckons Holmes, Anderson, Mengi, and Burke. One more, maybe. Yeah, exactly. One more. I agree with that. So yeah, there we go with that. He also says we've got enough attackers. He agrees with me in the sense of Ruddock, one more year. Yeah, I agree. And then yeah, that is that. So yeah, thank you again, guys, for coming on. Much appreciated. Darth Veda, mate. Hopefully the first of many appearances on
yeah, sure.
And yeah, Dad, thanks again. You know, regular on the channel. You know how it is. Yeah. Any final things about anything you guys would like to say?
Go on, say it, get your last word.
Final words. Everybody's the goat.
That's class. But yeah, thank you again, guys. And yeah, big up to everyone in the chat. Make sure you smash a like, subscribe. A few new subscribers in the stream as well, so do appreciate that. I believe I probably was the only person doing anything to this game. So yeah, big up 2 new subscribers in this. So yeah, do subscribe to the extra channel as well. And yeah, follow me across all my socials. And yeah, I'll be posting shorts throughout the day, Luton stuff, and then I'll be doing my Euro England preview later on as a short. And then obviously me and Anarshe, and I don't know if there'll be anyone else yet, but it's definitely me and Anarshe will be back for the big one tomorrow for England. So yeah, make sure you tune into that, and hopefully it happens. But yeah, last comment here from Stephen says, great stream, guys. And he says, peace to all of us. Darth Vader and Little Veda. Love that. Love that. Yeah, good luck to yourself, Stephen, mate. Another regular on the channel in the comments. So yeah, big up to yourselves, guys. Until next time, take care. Peace.
See you later.
Okay, now.